Welcome to a new week. A new week brings many things, and that is not being a spaz, you could say. We're back at it with a pre-market clip and then a trade recap. Not filming anything live because it stresses me out, and I'm just like this the whole time. So, not doing that. But I haven't looked at the charts yet. It is 2:17. Normally I like to get on at 2, but I had to sort something out. So it is in fact 2:17. We've got 13 minutes until market open. Let's jump. Oh dear. Let's jump right in. Ugh. What are we looking at? A big shit. We have these 4-hour lows. When were these swept out? I'm not giving anything to that. Alrighty. Okay, hourly lows. Bing bang bosh. And I'd like to call these low resistance 15-minute highs, but they are in fact low, like just hourly highs, really. Bing, bing, bing. Relative equal highs there. Over on ES, let's have a look. A look-see here. Right, boom, and boom. Do 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 do. Those hourly lows have been swept out. And were they swept out? Yeah. Okay, 4-hour. Yep. Right. So, I can't say, what time are they? 8, 9 o'clock Friday morning. They're down here. Okay, we'll have to mark those ones. 2, 3 o'clock on Friday. Okay, so NQ is a lot lower down than ES. ES hasn't even took out these lows yet, and NQ is all the way down here. That's something to keep in mind. We've got an hourly imbalance over here. We are actually on the hourly time frame this time. And like last time, I was talking about the hourly and I was in the 30-minute. So pretty foolish of me. What are we looking at? Oh dear. Oh dear. What are we looking at on the 15-minute? Not a lot. Yes, is that hourly imbalance there as well? Yes, it is. So today, what would I be looking for? Yeah, see, it's just weird. NQ's took out so many lows that ES hasn't. We'll have to see what happens. We have got these relative equal 15-minute lows right there, but the likelihood of us sweeping them and not sweeping them is quite low. So marking them on there for the sake of it. We haven't got any. The only real 15-minute highs are up there, but they're also again really close to hourly highs. 15-minute highs there. Again, hourly imbalance. So it's all sort of the same sort of situation. What am I looking at today? Right. I would like to either see legs up, taking out these highs, filling this hourly imbalance, getting a 5-minute retrace, then moves down, or run through that 5-minute retrace back down into liquidity generated up here, or moves down, taking out these, maybe this, filling this imbalance, and then moves off of that, which is also something to keep in mind. 4-hour imbalance. I mean, the likelihood of us shitting all the way down there, who knows what could happen on this Monday. Fine Monday morning. We've already had news for Monday. This week is a funds rate week, so we've got to price that in. Definitely de-risking. To be honest, we'll just see what price gives. We'll just see what price gives us, to be honest. I can't envision anything major. And daily opening gap has been filled already, because this day closed there, this day opened here. Same on the weekly. I guess we'll have to see what happens, see where price goes. If price goes down, takes these out, 5-minute retrace and longs. If price comes up, and then, you know the drill as well. So that pretty much wraps up what I'm looking at pre-market. Everything depends on what happens. I don't per se have a bias going into the day. I just have plans for which different things could happen, and then I react. I am going to read out my piece of paper right now that I have above this thing. See in the mirror, the back. Piece of paper, read the rules. Observe and react. There is always another trading day. Do not spam buttons. Do not over risk. Do not overtrade. You are an observer. No expectations. No trades. It's still a winning position. One day will not fix everything. Just submit to the process. The market gives you the opportunity, not the other way around. You don't make opportunity. You don't force opportunity. Efficiency, habits, patience, vision, drive, time, and being aware and being able to zoom out. Look at yourself from a third person's perspective and just ask, what the fuck are you doing, mate? You know, that's the goals for this week, the goals for today, the bias for today. The bias for the week is to play those flipping rules out and stick to them. That is the only thing I wish to outcome from this week, is just being a better person, being a better trader, being emotionally stable in the markets, because that is the most important thing. And that wraps up pre-market analysis. I will see you at about my cut-off time. What I like to do is the moment we hit 11 a.m. I'm not taking any more trades. So I will see you at about 11 a.m. New York time, which is 4 p.m. here. So I say see ya. The videos are getting mushed together and uploaded at the same time. But cut to me winning, losing, or not taking a trade. Alrighty, what is up? I am super happy with today. I may not look it, but I am super happy with today. Because of this mainly. Didn't take it, but we'll get into that. So, what are we looking at? So we had obviously what we had marked out. Market opened and NQ was moving down and ES was moving up. Right? I thought market opened. Weird. And then ES came down and took out these 1 hour lows. And NQ took out this 4 hour imbalance and those 4 hour lows all the way down there at 2 o'clock on Thursday, which is there on ES, nowhere near. So longs off that were perfectly viable. Because it was high time frame, I was looking for a 5-minute retrace, so a 5-minute down candle, right? I did have this inverse imbalance charted out. I had this imbalance charted out as well. We got that inverse, that whip back down. I could have entered there. I didn't want to. I wanted to wait for a 5-minute retrace. We then keep getting legs up, 5-minute imbalance. Invalidate this 5-minute imbalance. I'm like, cool, sound. Oh, 5-minute down candle, also sound. As soon as that closed at 10 a.m, jumped onto the 1 minute. Literally 10:01, this 1 minute imbalance. 10:01, boom, entered. Bit impatient. A lot impatient. So I got wicked out. What I was waiting for was that 5-minute retrace, maybe into equilibrium. So I drew out from the low to the high, equilibrium right here. Also drew out this 1 minute order block, because this is the entire move down that sweeps liquidity. 1 minute order block. And also this 5-minute imbalance and 5-minute equilibrium. I just took the first long I could see. Which honestly, it is what it is. Targeting these 1 hour highs up there. Well, these 50-minute highs before the 1 hour highs. So that was the first trade. I got wicked out and I re-entered because this imbalance was still valid. So I re-entered. And then closed it at pretty much break even, ending the day on the funded account just under 0.5% down, which I'm happy with. And I walked away. That is the important thing. I walked away and I'm so proud of myself for just taking that loss on the head. 0.5% down. Before going into today, I said, I want to risk 0.5%. I have done, I've lost, and I walked away. And that is what I'm so, so proud of. And then ES took out these hourly highs, right, up here at, let's see what time, 9:50, right, 9:54. And I did take those longs, fully known. I said in a server with two of my mates, I said, right, ES has took the highs. I'm not really keen on NQ highs when we're just chopping up. So after these two losses, I actually said, down 0.5%, all is fine. I don't fancy longs. NQ chopping up after ES sweeping highs. I smell shorts, but I don't want to take another trade. And that was it. I said, I don't want to take another trade. I smell shorts, don't want to take it. So I logged out my broker. And that is a huge win. I logged out my broker and jumped on to paper trading. And this is what I saw. So, ES, right, swept hourly highs. Up here, Bink work. And then we had a 5-minute up candle. So I'm like, cool. 5-minute up candle, awesome. We can look for shorts now. So then, on the 1 minute, boom, 1 minute break of structure right here. Right, at 10:17. At 10:17, NQ didn't break structure, but it did invalidate an imbalance, which I treat the same as a break of structure. So, sorry, at 10:17, they both did the same thing. They broke structure and inversed the fair value gap, which I treat as the same. So I'm like, cool, there's our break of structure. What are we looking for now? We then get ES has this massive leg down here, which disrespects this 1 minute imbalance right here, and also closes back beneath this hourly imbalance, which isn't really that important, but I still took it as quite important. It's like, sweet. And then it also made this 1 minute imbalance right here, this very tiny one at 10:20, right? Made that imbalance. We get a wick in and a doji out. I enter short right there on my paper trading account, right there. As soon as that candle closed and we flood the face, this is a 5-hour trade. Stop at that recent high, right down there. And execution, I took it on the paper trading account. And I am happy. I said I smell shorts. I said that, yeah, I think shorts are the play here because we've swept highs, NQ hasn't. And I was like, yeah. And then likewise on NQ, which further solidified me entering 10:20, big dick down, disrespecting this imbalance, closing beneath the 5-minute imbalance here. And then I was like, yeah, same imbalance again on NQ, 10:20, and then boom, this candle rejects it. So that further solidified me entering shorts on ES. Bink right down to these lows. We could have targeted lower, those lows, but like, it's a 5-hour trade, man. Like, I am a lot of takeaways from today, I think. Number one, we logged out the broker after the loss. We just took the loss on the head. We were wrong. We tried to catch into that long way too late. ES had took the highs. That's just what happens. And then I logged out and I didn't trade again. And that is the best thing I could have done. And I'm super, super proud of myself and happy with how I acted today. Yes, I did take 2 losses. One was a break even, one was just a loss. And the account is 0.5% in drawdown. The challenge. But other than that, I am super, super happy with how I have performed today. Sorry. So I'm super happy with what I've done. Happy with the trades. Happy with price action, to be honest. It's very choppy. But what happened. We did take out hourly lows and then hourly highs on ES. It wasn't that really nice of a situation to trade in, but then we did have that 5-minute retrace and that 1-minute confirmation to go lower. NQ didn't take out those hourly highs at all. See miles away from them. But NQ did sweep out 4-hour lows and fill a 4-hour imbalance, so I was expecting moves up off of that. But that was the move up off of that So I should have took that into account. But it is what it is. We've took the trades we did take on the Thunder Challenge for a reason. We saw what we saw when we saw it. And we logged out. We logged out. And I am chuffed with myself. I don't even care that this ES 5R trade played out. Even if we had our stop site up there, like, I don't even care. Because after these losses, we logged out, and that is a huge, huge improvement from last week, and definitely a step in the correct direction. And with that being said, I will see you in a bit. Peace.